I still miss you guys so much. Today, I have a story called Cindy Moo. I think you guys will like this one. Kind of reminds me of a song that we sing during group and with Miss Andrea. I'm going to sing a little too. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. He's so silly looking, right? Over at the Diddle farm, a little bit past 8, the cows all heard a nursery rhyme that caused a great debate. Diddle cows stood in the barn and listened to each word about the cow that jumped over the moon, amazed at what they heard. Across the moon? Said Buttercup. No way, said Honeybun. The moon's too high and much too far. It simply can't be done. And as the cows scoffed at the thought, a voice rose loud and true. Why can't a cow jump over the moon? That voice was Cindy Moo's. I like this story. The cows began to argue. Each took a different side, but in the end, they all confessed that none of them had tried. So Cindy Moo raised up a hoof, that's the bottom of her foot, and said that it was true. If that cow could jump over the moon, by golly, I can too. As Cindy Moo waltzed to the field, the others gathered round. She jumped that moon with room to spare in one grand bound. She pawed her hooves, she shook her head, and she ran and picked up speed. And with a mighty moo, she jumped. There she is jumping. Across a prickly weed. Told you so, said Honeybun. Too bad, said Buttercup. Cows weren't meant to jump over the moon. Why don't you just give up? But Cindy Moo ignored her friends. She'd made a solemn vow. She'd jump across the silver moon as soon as she knew how. I don't think they're being really nice to her. The next night, after grazing, she caught a stunning sight. The moon was perched upon the hill, a ball of silver light. Cindy Moo let out a snort and charged up to the top. But when she reached the grassy peak, she skidded to a... Stop! Instead of staying on the hill, much to her surprise, the moon flew off the grassy ridge, back up to star-filled skies. Cindy Moo plopped on the ground. Would it be for naught? Jumping to the moon, she said, is harder than I thought. Look at her, she stopped right there. Looks like she's at the edge. Back inside the barn that night, the worst of all came true. Rain clouds swept the moon away. Now, what was she to do? She couldn't jump. What wasn't there? Perhaps the herd was right. The moon and cows would never mix. Not then or any night. She looks so sad standing there. But late that night, when raindrops stopped, she peeked outside and found the moon had slipped down to the earth upon the rain-soaked ground. There's the moon right there. It looks like it's in like the water, puddle from the rain. Cindy Moo kicked up her heels and raced with all her might, and with a happy moo, she jumped. Look at her, she looks so happy. Let's see what happens next. Across the moon that night, look at the other cows in the barn watching her jump. There she is jumping over. Her friends came out and marveled much. Miss Moo, you've done it now. A cow can really jump the moon as long as she knows how. Look at all of her friends are being nice now because she jumped over the moon. And ever since that rainy night, the cows do not debate. Whenever the rain clouds pass their way and it's a growing late, they gaze upon that pallid moon and jump it 2 by 2. And guess who leads the diddle herd? Who do you think it is? Who do you think leads the herd? Look at the cows, they look so happy. Of course, it's Cindy Moo. See you guys tomorrow.